I'm Mrs. Stasko, and this is my first grade class, along with Mrs. Alston's first grade class, and I will be reading Once Upon a Cool Motorcycle Dude. This book is written by Kevin O'Malley, and it's illustrated by Carl Heyer. The story is about a girl and a boy who have to do a project together. So whenever I see the text in this font, I'm going to read it more in a girl voice. And whenever I see it in this font, I'm going to read it more in a boy voice. For our library project, we were supposed to tell you our favorite fairy tale, but we couldn't agree on which story was best. So we just made one up. I'll begin the story. My beginning is better, but go ahead. Once upon a time, in a castle on a hill, there lived a beautiful princess named Princess Tenderheart. Every day, Princess Tenderheart would play with her 8 beautiful ponies. She named them Jasmine, Nimble, Sophie, and Polly, and Penny, and Sunny, and Monica. Her favorite pony of all was called Buttercup. Oh, please, don't call him Buttercup. Call him Ralph or something. One night, a terrible thing happened. A giant came and stole away poor little Jasmine pony. All the other ponies cried and cried, but Princess Tenderheart cried hardest of all. It was very sad. Oh, please, get a grip, princess. Her father, the king, hired all the princes he could to find the ponies, but night after night, another pony was stolen away. The poor princess just sat in her room and turned straw into gold thread. She cried and cried and cried. When only Buttercup was left, Princess Tenderheart thought her heart would break. But who would protect Buttercup? That's it! I can't take it anymore. I'll tell the story from here. Dudes. One day, this really cool muscle dude rides up to the castle on his motorcycle. He says he'll guard the last pony if the king gives him all the gold that the princess makes. The king says okay, and the dude sits and waits for the giant, as if he's not even cute or anything. So that night, the giant heads up to the castle. Man, this giant was an ugly dude. He was big and mean and had 4 teeth in his mouth that were all rotten and yellow and black. And his breath smelled like rotten, moldy, stinky, wet feet. That's just gross. He needs 8 ponies to make a tasty pony stew, and he only has 7. So that night he goes to steal the last little horsey. The muscle dude has this really big sword. The giant and the dude battled all over the place. The earth was shaking and there was lightning and thunder and volcanoes were exploding. It was huge. Volcanoes? Where did volcanoes come from? Night after night, the giant comes back, but dude beats him. Night after night, the princess makes gold thread and gives it to the dude. He gets really rich. The end. That's it? The princess just sits around making thread? Yep. I don't think so. I'll tell you what happened, Bubba. Princess Tenderheart goes to the gym and pumps iron. She becomes Princess Warrior. Very cool. She tells the dude to make his own thread. So that night, the princess has this huge and tremendous battle. The giant runs back to his cave. The end. And the dude just sits there making gold thread. See, this is what really happened. The dude makes this really cool blanket out of the gold thread. And when he puts it over his head, he turns invisible. Then he goes to rescue the ponies. You can't see me. You can't see me. You can't see us. The princess goes with him. Fine. The dude and the princess get into this big fight over who gets to free the ponies. The giant hears voices and gets so scared he jumps off the cliff. Cool. So the princess and the prince fall in love. Who said he was a prince? And what's this stuff about love? They get married on a beautiful spring day, and then they have a baby. It was the most beautiful baby girl. Nuh-uh. It was a boy. It was a girl.